When talking about carbs, this is a bit of a surprise. You might think cakes, bread or pasta, but did you know, Mon, that one of the largest intakes of carbs is actually fruit and veg?
Get out.
No, I'm getting in.
Go on, get out.
No, I'm right in.
Okay,
That's
stay
fact.
in then. So to help understand what is in the produce aisle and to choose the right option for you, we've enlisted, of course, the help of Weekend Sunrise nutritionist Sarah Lorenzo. Sarah, welcome to you.
Good morning.
Okay, so a lot of people might not know that fruit and veggies are a big source of carbs.
Yeah, like you said before, like people often think they're things like bread, pasta and rice, but yes, it's fruit and vegetables, but as well, it's also yogurt and milk and nuts and seeds. So that's where we find carbohydrates in our food.
What's the most important thing, Sarah, when we're trying to pick our fruit and veg?
The thing I always tell people is just to look in season. If you shop seasonally, you're saving money, you're supporting local farmers. It's harvested at this time of year and it's what's ripe and what our bodies need. So when you look at this first pile of foods, the first produce spread I've got here, basically everything about going into winter, end of autumn is about boosting our immunity. So you'll see a lot of vitamin C rich foods like the orange, lemon, as well as vitamin K that you'll find in like grapes. Grapes are a great source of energy. Loads of apples, huge array of apples. Again, vitamin C, a wonderful source of energy. Beetroot, great for heart. Potatoes going into winter as well, surprisingly, are also a good source of vitamin C. And the fibre that you're going to find in like asparagus and beans. So that's what you'll be looking for going into the...
Beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, talk to us through your recipes. What have you done with it?
Okay, well, first of all, what I want to highlight about carbohydrates is we've got like people who love high carb and look for high carb. It's about finding the energy source. So as you can see here, if you're someone like just healthy weight maintenance, what I've done here is 2 wonderful recipes that are great for people who are enjoying that healthy balanced diet, where I've done pumpkin, which is very much a high carb food. I've made a pumpkin ball here with some oats in there and some chocolates. And also I have made a recipe from my second book, the 10-10 Diet Recipe Book, which is an apple, which is gorgeous, super delicious, incredibly nutritious, really easy to do. So apple basically with some oats inside. But the thing is, when you're looking at high carb fruit and vegetables, everything, as you can see, is pretty much yellow. It's an easy way to remember it when you're shopping. Yellow, the bananas, obviously, well, the apple's not, so it's a general rule. And the subgroups of carbohydrates, just things like lentils and beans, are also excellent. So that's the high carb fruit and vegetables. And moving into low carb fruit and vegetables, this is what people love when they're looking at doing weight loss. So people are always sort of chasing what's low carb. So great things to include is blueberries, as well as blackberries, plums, watermelon, tomatoes. There's only 5 grams of carbohydrate in a tomato. And as well, when you're looking at all of the low carb vegetables, so you'll notice everything there is pretty much green. So that's under 7 grams and under per cup of carbohydrates, given that we need between 250 and 350 grams of carbohydrates in a day. You can see really how low carb these are. Some cute snacks I've done for people who are looking at low carb fruit and vegetables is tomatoes with some bocconcini, as well as a little basil leaf in there, salt, pepper and olive oil. And I have made a mousse here. And the mousse I baked, well, I thought you guys can try. Do you want to try?
Yeah.
What do you mean, do we want to try?
Do we want to try?
Fling us a mousse.
So this mousse, I wonder if you can pick. I wonder if you can pick the ingredients in this. So basically, what I've done with this mousse is I've got some cashew nuts in there, a bit of coconut, tiniest bit of maple syrup.
Have I nailed the blueberries?
Yeah.
Yep. What?
It's got blueberries in there.
Honey?
No, tiny bit of maple syrup.
Which I already said.
Oh, right.
And
that was the sweetener.
Yes, and I've made that, and I've just put that together with some cashew nuts, as I said, some
that's the texture.
Yeah, that's the texture of it as well. So that's something different you can do. But the point about sort of looking at fruit and vegetables is it doesn't matter if you're looking in season or if you're looking for just that healthy weight maintenance and just looking for some great energy sources, or for weight loss. There is definitely fruit and vegetables for everyone, for everything you do.
You know what you are? You're a trailblazer and a rule breaker. Very few people would have the gumption to mix pumpkin and chocolate, but you just...
Well, I'm going to dare you to try that right now.
You don't need to, Jeremy. I'll try it with zest.
And you can find all of the recipes over on the Sunrise website.
Delicious.
Terrific.
Phenomenal.